I already told you I forgive you.
No, I feel like I got off too easy.
All right, if you insist.
You, want to ring the bell, Apollo?
All right. Ding, ding.
Hey everyone, Open-Minded Neutral here, and today I'm diving into something a little different but oh so fun. This is the very first episode of a new series I'm calling Open-Minded Guilty Pleasures, where I'm celebrate those movies, TV shows, video games, and other entertainment that might not be critically acclaimed, but are absolutely worth your time. Sometimes a movie or a game might not earn top marks from the critics and some fans, but it still manages to capture my hearts and keep me glued to the screen. That's what I'm celebrating here. The hidden gems, the guilty pleasures that defy expectations and deliver pure entertainment value. And what better way to kick off this new feature than by diving into one of my personal guilty pleasures with one of my favorite genres, boxing movies. Boxing movies have a special place in the world of cinema. They often showcase the triumph of the human spirit, the struggles of the underdog, and the intense physical and emotional challenges faced by boxers. From classics like Rocky to modern masterpieces like The Fighter, there's a boxing film for every fan. But the two boxing movies I'm going to talk about today are honestly two of my personal favorites. One is the third sequel of a very popular series, and the other one, in my opinion, is a movie with some flaws, but actually really funny if you give it a chance. And the two movies I'm talking about are 1982 Rocky III and 1996 The Great White Hype.
Care to comment on how you plan to fight Balboa? What's your strategy?
Don't need any. Balboa's so predictable and stupid. The man comes straight ahead. He's tailor-made for me, and he's gonna get hurt.
What's your prediction for the fight, then?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
Rocky III is a 1982 American sports drama film written, directed by, and starring Sylvester Stallone. It is the third installment in the Rocky franchise. The film continues the story of Rocky Balboa, the iconic boxer portrayed by Stallone, and explores themes of success, fear, and redemption. Plot summary. In Rocky III, Rocky Balboa is now the world heavyweight champion and has enjoyed a series of successful title defenses which have brought him fame and wealth. However, his success has made him complacent. The film begins with Rocky living a luxurious lifestyle, indulging in his newfound wealth and enjoying his fame. Rocky's world is turned upside down when he faces a fierce challenger. Clubber Lang, played by Mr. T. Lang, is a hungry and aggressive fighter determined to take the title from Rocky. In a brutal match, Lang defeats Rocky, knocking him out and taking the heavyweight championship. Devastated by his loss and the death of his trainer, Mickey Goldmill, played by Burgess Meredith, Rocky falls into a deep depression. However, he finds hope and motivation from an unlikely source, his former rival, Apollo Creed, played by Carl Weathers. Apollo offers to train Rocky for a rematch against Lang. With Apollo's guidance, Rocky undergoes a rigorous training regimen to regain his edge and confidence. He adopts a new fighting style that incorporates speed and agility, contrasting his previous brute force approach. The film culminates in a high-stakes rematch against Clubber Lang, where Rocky's renewed determination and skill lead him to victory, reclaiming his title as the world heavyweight champion. Key themes: redemption and overcoming adversity. Rocky's journey in this film highlights the importance of perseverance and the ability to rise above failure. Mentorship and friendship. The relationship between Rocky and Apollo Creed evolves from rivalry to mutual respect and friendship, showcasing the positive impact of mentorship. Fear and confidence. The film delves into Rocky's internal struggles with fear and self-doubt, emphasizing the psychological aspects of competition and success. Cast: Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa, Talia Shire as Adrian Balboa, Burt Young as Paulie Panino, Carl Weathers as Apollo Creed Burgess, Meredith as Mickey Goldmill, Mr. T as Clubber Lang. Cultural impact. Rocky III is notable for its memorable characters, particularly Mr. T's portrayal of Clubber Lang and the introduction of the iconic song Eye of the Tiger by Survivor, which became synonymous with the Rocky series. The film's themes of redemption and resilience continue to resonate with audiences, solidifying its place in popular culture. Box office and reception. Rocky III was a commercial success, grossing over $270 million worldwide. It received positive reviews from critics and audiences alike, praised for its action sequences, character development, and inspirational storyline. Personal feeling about the movie. The reason why I put Rocky III as a guilty pleasure because throughout the years, fans are putting it as the fourth best Rocky movies out of the 5, and some are put in an even lower if you add Rocky Balboa and the Creed series to the list. Is Rocky III too cheesy compared to the first two? Yes. Honestly, that's the main reason why I love the movie. That and the movie main antagonist Clubber Lang, who stands out as a memorable and iconic antagonist in the Rocky franchise due to his physical prowess, charisma, backstory, and the significant role he plays in the narrative. Overall, Rocky III is a significant entry in the Rocky franchise, offering an inspiring tale of overcoming obstacles and finding strength through determination and support from others.
Father Shabazz, wherever you are, you better watch the things you're saying, because we hear them. And I want you to know there's a space on his wall for your head you want to go along with the rest of the heads that he already has on his wall.
Reverend, let me borrow the
We're calling the taxidermist right now for the fighter that he just
Let me
laid
get
out.
the fighter back. Hey, did this guy hurt you at all?
Not at all, not at all. He hit me one time, and that was just to wake me up because I was bored in there.
Bored?
The third round, that's right. And otherwise, it was just like fighting my little sister.
The Great White Hype is a 1996 sports comedy film directed by Reginald Hudlin. The movie satirizes the world of professional boxing and the media circus that often surrounds it. Here's a brief overview. Plot summary. The story revolves around Reverend Fred Sultan, played by Samuel L. Jackson, a flamboyant and unscrupulous boxing promoter who is trying to boost the waning popularity and profits of his sport. Sultan's solution is to orchestrate a match that will attract a large audience. He decides to pit the reigning heavyweight champion, James the Grim Reaper Roper, played by Damon Wayans, against a white boxer, hoping to play on racial dynamics and create a spectacle that will draw in viewers and revenue. Sultan finds a white boxer named Terry Conklin, played by Peter Berg, a former fighter who is now a rock musician. Despite Conklin's lack of serious training and the fact that he hasn't boxed in years, Sultan hypes him up as the great white hope who can challenge Roper. As the fight approaches, Conklin undergoes intense training, and the hype around the match reaches fever pitch. However, as the fight unfolds, it becomes clear that Conklin is outmatched and unprepared for the challenge of facing Roper. The film follows the absurd build-up to the fight, highlighting the greed, manipulation, and media frenzy involved. Key themes: satire of the boxing industry. The film critiques the commercialism and exploitation in professional boxing. Media manipulation. It shows how the media can be used to create false narratives and hype. Racial dynamics. The movie explores how race can be exploited to generate interest and controversy in sports. Notable cast: Samuel L. Jackson as Reverend Fred Sultan, Damon Wayans as James the Grim Reaper, Roper Peter Berg as Terry Conklin, Jeff Goldblum as Mitchell Kane, a crusading journalist Jamie Foxx as Hassan El Rukin, Sultan's assistant Cheech Marine as Julio Escobar, a promoter. Reception. The Great White Hype received mixed reviews from critics. While some appreciated its humor and the performances of Jackson and Wayans, others felt that the satire was too heavy-handed and the story lacked depth. Despite its mixed critical reception, the film has maintained a cult following for its humorous take on the world of professional boxing. Cultural impact. The film remains relevant for its commentary on how sports can be manipulated for profit and the often cynical nature of media promotions. It also provides a comedic look at issues of race and identity in the context of sports entertainment. The Great White Hype is a comedic and satirical film that offers a critical look at the boxing industry, highlighting its absurdities and the extent to which it is driven by profit and media hype. Personal feeling about the movie. When I first thought about doing this series, this movie was the first one to come to mind because it's a perfect example of a guilty pleasure movie. The Great White Hype is one of those movies the more you watch it, the more you appreciate it. The movie takes a humorous look at the boxing world, poking fun at its various aspects such as the promotion, the hype, the rivalries, and the larger-than-life personas of boxers and promoters. The film also plays with racial stereotypes and perceptions, particularly in the context of boxing, where the protagonist, a white boxer, is hyped up as the next big thing despite not having the skills to match the hype. This leads to a series of comedic situations and misunderstandings, and a star-studded cast. With actors like Samuel L. Jackson, Damon Wayans, Jeff Goldblum, Jamie Foxx, and others, the film boasts a talented cast who deliver memorable performances, adding to the entertainment value. Overall, it's the combination of satire, humor, and a talented cast that makes The Great White Hype a fun watch for those who enjoy comedies with a bit of social commentary. So there you have it, folks. Guilty pleasures may not always be critically acclaimed, but they sure know how to keep you entertained. Maybe for you, it's a cult classic that's so bad, it's good. And I really wanted to do this series just to remind people that, at the end of the day, life's too short to worry about what the critics say and some fans. Sometimes you just need to embrace the things that make you happy, no matter how cheesy or cliche they may be. So go ahead, indulge in your guilty pleasures guilt-free. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, drop a comment below with your thoughts because I am actually interested to know how you guys feel about these two movies. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to me, and it helps me keep creating content that challenges perspectives and fosters open-mindedness. Let's keep the conversation going. And like always, stay safe, and more importantly, stay open-minded.